Good morning, Year 9. Here's the breakdown of what you need to be doing this week. So I would like you to be focusing on your digital journal for your graphics poster assessment task. Obviously, because we are online learning, we have not got access to our hard copies of our journals. So I would like everybody to be all using this same format. So can everyone be working on their digital journal for this week, please? I would like you to focus on these two sections of the assessment task. We've got the documentation of your process/progress. So that's your weekly screenshots and your ongoing evaluation of problems and solutions. So can you please add the information we are going to get you guys to focus on what you achieved last week and make a start also on the week 7 table. So pretty much screenshots. There's examples of how to fill these in, which I'll show you now. And but just remember, this is a scaffold. It's just a guide of how I've set things out. You can change it slightly to suit you, but this is just a nice, simple way to get our information out there to make sure we are covering all the required parts of the assessment task. So you're going to fill directly into these sections here and into these white boxes. So there's week 6. I want you definitely to be filling in that one and also be doing what you can of the week 7 record of production. So this is what we're going to be doing each week from now on. This is while we're online learning, it will be our scaffold. So I will make a new one of these each week and you will turn it in and submit it as an assignment. So here are the examples to help guide you. So here's my week 6 record of production. So it shows what I did last week. And then I've described, so I've got my screenshot here. Then I've described what I achieved so far. So I've just kind of written how I added a base foundation, like of the face. And I did this using the pen tool. And I made sure that to write that I added an A3 size background. This is really important that you're doing this. I noticed in our Padlet images that some of you may have noticed that your quality was low in using your pen tool. That usually means that your A3 size background is incorrect. So make sure you've gone and checked that it's right. And I've just kind of said what else I've done. I added some elements of the nose. So then that's just kind of documenting what I've achieved, pretty basic. Then I've got just the evaluation part, which is important. What areas do you think are working so far? So I've just kind of said, I think the detail in the nose is coming along quite nicely. And I'm really happy with the chosen image as it's high resolution. And so I can see the details nice and easily when I zoom in. And then it's got a part here where what changes do you need to make? What are some potential solutions? So I've kind of written here that I might change the color of the face as it's maybe a bit too light. I'm not sure. I'll play around with that. And I might end up changing the background colors. I use these gray and turquoise colors, but I really don't feel like they suit this character's from Supernatural. I don't really think it suits the genre, so I might end up changing that. Okay, so now I've got my week 7 of record of production. So that was week 6, and this is week 7. So you'll do one of these for each week now. So add your screenshot below. Yep. Oh, and also if you want to do a screenshot, you can just, I think I've written it up here for you. You can just hold down Windows plus Shift plus the letter S, to use a snip and sketch tool. So that's pretty, I don't know if I do it on this, it'll come up, but if you use that, it'll come up and you can just save it. Great. Okay. So week 7, we've got your screenshots here. You can add more than one screenshot. Absolutely. That's fine because you might want to have a far away, one without your background, one with your image, one without. That's fine. Or a close-up detailed screenshot. That's fine. I would recommend like maybe 1 to 3 is probably all you need. You probably don't need to go much further than that. So I've just written what I have achieved this week. So I did a few larger areas of shadows along the forehead. And I just made sure they're in the correct order and definitely made sure that those are overlapping so that none of the base color was coming through. So, and then I started to work on the eyeball. I'm really happy with my progress in the eye at the moment because far away it looks realistic. I have a lot of layers with the eye. as you can probably see getting closer. So one trick is also to all of your layers over here, you can highlight a whole few of them, and at the bottom there will be an option saying group layers. I find that really, really useful. So I think I grouped those layers and I called it left eye. So I knew that all the layers that were in that folder were going to be about the left eye. And then you can turn the visibility off just to the left eye the whole time, and it's really good. So I would definitely be looking into that. And then I just talked about how I use the paintbrush tool to help me add some more detail in certain parts. So I think I was using it for some of these certain areas. So you can definitely do that. And I made sure to not edit the original photograph. So I just talked about what was working. I'm really happy with how realistic it looks. If yours doesn't look this realistic, that's fine. But yeah, as you can see, it's not just 3 layers. I had, there's probably at the moment, well, actually, I could check, but I have to open up Photoshop. There would be, I don't know, about 20 layers at the moment. But yeah, you can definitely merge your layers as well once you're happy with them, certain parts. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. The changes, I just said, I just need to add some more detail underneath this eyelid. And go maybe fix the eyebrow because it's looking a bit crazy at the moment. Eyebrows are trickier than I thought they would be. Right, so this is the format we need to be working in. Definitely get week 6 done. You're going to have to do week 7 at some point anyway, so try and get week 7 done if you can. And then you're just going to hit turn in or submit. So yeah, this is what we'll be doing each week. Showing our progress. So if you also wanted to add some different pictures here, you could have, they don't have to be screenshots of your actual character. You might have some research into font choices. You might be playing around with that, or you might have a bit of a play around with different color palettes. You can add anything into this section if you'd like. That's fine as well. Okay, so if you have any questions, definitely email me. And can everyone please make sure they are in the Google chat? I only have about maybe just under half of you have joined that. So can we make sure we're doing that, please? Okay. Yep, definitely email me if you need any help, and check the Google site. Remember, it is your baby, so make sure you're checking on your baby. Okay. Thank you.